very much. Welcome to the NVU Concert Band concert tonight, our first one in almost 2 years. We are so happy to be here and so happy to be playing live in person in this wonderful space. And thank you all for coming. So that first piece was called Dansbachanal. The semester that we didn't, the last semester that we didn't perform, we started out practicing and then had to, of course, cancel everything. And the theme for that concert program was dance music. So this semester, we've taken some of that music to give it a chance to be performed, and then we've also added some other pieces. So that was one of them, a dance, a bacchanal kind of dance from written by Saint-Saëns in 1877. This next one also is from what we were planning on a year and a half ago, I guess it was. It's called Dances with Winds. We're going to play the two movements of it. It's written by a woman who's the clarinet instructor at McAllister College in Minneapolis currently, and also plays in a klezmer band, clarinet in a klezmer band in the Twin Cities there. She is a great writer. I really like the way she scores and basically takes folk songs from around the world and makes them playable by concert bands here. So the first one is a medley of two Macedonian bagpipe tunes that she's orchestrated for the band. And then the second movement is a very famous, really lyrical Irish tune that she puts through lots of different kinds of iterations, a waltz, a march, an Irish jig, things like that. Thank you. And now for something different. Since this is my last concert conducting, I was trying to think about what other composers I really like to program. And the first one that came to mind is Sam Hazo. Just a wonderful composer, American composer. Writes some really vibrant, driving rhythmic stuff, and also the most delicious, wonderful, slow lyrical pieces. And so this is a piece by him based on a Japanese folk song. It goes through lots of changes. There's some description in the program about it, so I won't talk on and on and on. And it features Kathy Light on harp. Thank you. Thank you. I mentioned that this is my last concert conducting. I'm going to move on over to the trumpet section in the future. But I'm really grateful to Nick Allen, who has agreed to take over and in fact conducted half of this semester while I was gone for a while. I think the band is in really great hands. So he's going to conduct this next piece. Please join me in welcoming Nick Allen.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Carter. I've been playing with Steve for a while. If you guys don't know, this is Steve's last concert. I don't know if he said that or not. But the bandmates and I were talking, without Steve's knowledge, I don't think, that we wanted to do something special for him. So we got him a couple things. Usually we do flowers when people are leaving, but we thought that he deserved something better than that. So Steve, I'm actually going to need you up here for this. Come up here. I need to hand you things. Not yet. So first, we all signed a card for Steve, and we all pitched in a little bit of money because we know that you like to go camping. And so we got you a gift certificate for REI so that you could prepare for your next camping trip. So that's the first part.
Thank you.
The second part, I had to do a little bit of reaching out to some of my old friends, some of the alumni friends. Some of us are here in the crowd. I don't know where you all are. There's some hands. And I asked them to send me what their favorite memory of with Steve, whether they had him in a class, whether they had him in band, or just saw him on campus. So I got a few of them. Don't say, oh no. And I'll read this first at least. Dear Steve, a few of the alumni band players gathered up as many of our peers on Facebook Messenger and asked them to write down their favorite memory they had with you. Some are short and sweet, some are hilarious, some are exactly the definition of how absolutely amazing you are and how many lives at Northern Vermont University of Johnson, or Johnson State College, you have changed for the better. You have made students take classes and finish the semester feeling so accomplished and have a new appreciation for music, even if they have never had a music class in their lives. You've taken a group of students and community members come together and create a magic of music for the community. You have had students who had low confidence on their playing ability shine bright with solos, either intentionally or unintentionally because their bandmates weren't there that week. You are well respected and loved across the student population as well as the faculty and staff. The following are the letters we have collected from alumni students. Most of them are those who have played in the band, but a few are others who have taken one of your classes like Worlds of Music. Some of them are those who have the luxury to do both. Please enjoy these letters and cherish the kind words written to you. You deserve every letter typed for you. You deserve so much in this world. Thank you. Sincerely, the alumni students of NVU Johnson/JSC. And I won't stay up here very long, but there's been a request for a couple to be read, just so those who don't actually know who Steve is can get a better idea. This one's from Josh Klinger. If the Johnson State Music Program was anything like Hogwarts, then Steve Light was our Dumbledore. I don't even think Steve has even seen Harry Potter, but I know he's heard of the theme songs thousands of times through the Smart Music app. Bless his heart. My favorite memory will always be making my first koto in his Worlds of Music class. I think Steve knew darn well how those nylon strings and pieces of plywood would ignite a passion in me and many other students for Eastern music and its instruments. I would say that my wife wouldn't be happy with my continued obsession for exotic music-making devices, but fortunately, she took the class too. Steve did much more than teach his students music. He taught us how to spread the joy, love, compassion, hard work, and teamwork of turning air molecules into sound waves. It's the best kind of magic, and he is a wizard at his craft. And this one is from Devin. She's not here. She's out west somewhere. For our winter concert in 2014, myself and the other percussionists had to move our instruments from the rehearsal space over to Dibdin for dress rehearsal. We entered the rehearsal space and saw there was a meditation class taking place. Unsure of how to proceed, we went back and let Steve know about the class. He told us we needed the percussion instruments soon and instructed us to just move them as quietly as possible. It'll be fine. Anyways, that was the night I dropped a suspended cymbal in an otherwise dead silent room full of meditating college students. When I told Steve, he laughed for a solid 10 minutes, and the sheer joy that brought him always makes me smile. My fondest memory of Johnson are in that band room, and it was Steve who brought that light to every rehearsal and performance. Steve, I wish you well with your next chapter, and thank you for being an incredible mentor, teacher, and conductor. So Steve, so we have this binder for you. It's got a few favorite memories of other people who we've had here in band, and I hope that you appreciate them, and I hope that you see the love that we all have for you, even though when we're being really loud and annoying in band, it may not seem like it. So congratulations on your retirement. We're all super happy and proud of you, and I hope that this is the greatest concert you've ever had. And now I'll give the mic back to Nick because I've talked a lot.
I won't talk for very long. I just once again want to reiterate thank you to Steve, and this song is Rock Spring Saga.
with two pieces of mine, two arrangements of mine. I figure it's probably the last chance. So sometimes I program one, but I figured today I'd program both of them. This next piece is the newest piece that I've arranged, three Sephardic folk songs, a medley of three Sephardic songs. The Sephardic Jews lived on the Iberian Peninsula, Spain and Portugal, since like 1000 BC, and until the year 1492. They often flourished, they often were persecuted, and then in 1492 was the great expulsion from Spain, anybody who was not Catholic. And so the Sephardic Jews first traveled across the Mediterranean to Turkey and Yugoslavia, places like that, and then eventually around the world. So they carry an amazing amount of history with them. And of course, as music travels around the world, or as a culture travels around the world, and it picks up elements of other cultures, and so that's significant in these pieces. So the first piece, they're all songs, so I included the translations of the texts in the programs as well. But the first song is a beautiful, beautiful lyrical folk song. One of the very oldest melodies from the Sephardic tradition. And then that will go directly into another piece that also is old, but we don't know how old, that has sort of an interesting kind of lilty, limping rhythm in some places. And then the third piece is really interesting. It has a funny kind of meter, time signature. Lots of cultures around the world don't group music the way we do, like in 2s and 4s or even 3s, but they'll do like a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and then a 2 and then a 3, like that. So this one does a group of 2, a group of 2, a group of 2, and then a group of 3. So it sort of adds this little bit of a hiccup to it. And the other thing that's very interesting about this piece, to me anyway, is that the verses, and so the first half of the melody are Sephardic, but the chorus is Turkish. So it's sort of a combination of music from the Sephardic Jews as well as from Turkey. And then the piece that we'll end with is one of the first pieces that I ever arranged. It's dances by Michael Pretorius from his collection called Terpsichore. And so these are just three pretty simple dances, voltas, basically, kind of jumpy dances. Thank you so much. And before we play the last piece, really want to just have to basically thank everybody. Johnson State, NVU Johnson, soon to be Vermont, what is it? Well, it used to be Vermont State. Oh, Vermont State College, right. Whatever the name, the place is just absolutely wonderful. The faculty is wonderful. The students over the years have been fantastic. This stage and this hall are fantastic. So first of all, thank you all for coming. Those of you who are former students in the audience, thank you so much for being students. Thanks to Nick Allen for doing such a great job this semester, and good luck in taking over. Good luck. You'll have to read some of those stories in Chelsea's book too, so you know what you're getting yourself into. But most especially, thank you, all of you band members. There are some band members here, but you could probably tell from how we all look, that are older than me, that have been playing longer than I've been conducting. No, but seriously, the students, the community members have just been phenomenal. It's such a fun group and makes such great music. So I hope you enjoyed the concert, and I'll see you around campus. I'll be looking at you in the future in the trumpet section. So here's the last piece, Dances from Terpsichore.